Hey everyone, check out how we turn this dark and dingy doctor's office into a bright and airy laundry room. Keep watching to see how we did this budget makeover over 14 months in 14 minutes. Let's go. So on the back of the house is an addition where they had a doctor's office, and in this particular room, this is where they did all of their office work. So one of the first things that we did when we moved in was to remove all of the cabinets, all of the countertops, the ceiling tiles, and the 2 layers of flooring. A huge shout out goes to Rob's men's group from Mosaic Christian Church for helping with all of the demo.
There it is. We're just using hot water. And what did I say? Never gonna work. Never gonna work. And who was right? Again. Turn the camera.
Floor looks nice.
And how many, did I spend like a whole week with an orbital sander?
To do like that
A
one
whole
corner.
week. A whole week
Yeah.
with a gas mask and an orbital
Yeah.
sander.
So it looks like that floor.
It's so thick and soupy.
Soupy.
Yeah. Don't make that the thumbnail. That's gross. They'll think it's poop. Good thing we're not having anybody over today, huh? Tell your kids you got one chore today, right? So hey kids, one chore. You gotta clean the bathroom.
So Rob put in a ton of hours building this little half wall. He also ran water and electrical and vented the dryer all through the basement, which you'll see in a moment.
I don't know if you know yet. I've tried some time.
Like and subscribe.
So we were gonna reuse a light that we already had, but when we were at Home Depot, we saw this light. It was on clearance for $30-something, but when we went to check out, it came to 1 cent. Rob also did a lot of work running new electrical. We couldn't reuse any of the electrical materials, so we had to buy new, and that's what a huge portion of our budget went to.
Look at that!
So this video is sponsored once again by my favorite paint company, Clare Paint. They are 100% online company. You don't have to worry about waiting online or anything like that. You can order everything online and it gets shipped to your door. It is the most hassle-free paint shopping experience that you will ever have. They also have my favorite roller covers. They're super soft and fluffy, and my favorite angled brush. So the ceiling was a mess in this room. It had these really ugly soundproofing tiles. We took them down and then were horrified to see brown glue that looked like poop smears on the ceiling. So we decided to cover it up with beadboard. The beadboard and the trim was less than $200, and we got one piece of beadboard because it was a little scuffed for 90% off at $2.70. Now the walls are a mismatch of colors because of the cabinets. They're like two different greens and a beige. I went over this beautiful soft grayish color called beiging, and I did 2 coats on the wall. I'm also wearing the most comfortable soft sweatshirt. It says indoor person. It defines me perfectly. It says a person who loves the great indoors where there's Wi-Fi, snacks, and climate control. Home is their happy place, i.e. a homebody. You can grab your own sweatshirt off of Clare Paint's website when you click on merch. I will leave all the links to Clare Paint down below in the description box. So this house has a crazy amount of doors. Just in the laundry room alone, there were 4 doors that need to be painted. So I left one on the hinges, but the other 3 we took off. And all the doors in our house were painting this super soft gray called flat iron. All of the door hardware and hinges were covered in 2 layers of paint, one being that bright green there. And so I soaked them in a crock pot overnight with some laundry detergent, and it softened the paint and peeled a lot of it off, and then Rob went in and buffed the rest off. The window was also absolutely filthy, so we took down the gross blinds, cleaned the glass, took the screen out, which was covered in dust, and it looks like a whole brand new window now. On top of the half wall that Rob built and put all of the plumbing and electrical in for the washer and dryer, we took some scrap wood and we made a countertop. And I'm just using 2 stains that I had in the basement. I combined them together to kind of match the pallet cover that you'll see in a moment that covers the radiator. So here's the radiator cover that Rob built from a pallet, and it's attached to the wall using some heavy-duty magnets. The trim was also quite a transformation because most of it was painted that bright green color. We did 4 coats of trim paint in the color Whipped. So it's finally time to put the room back together. Rob moved in the washer and dryer and hooked them up, and they run beautifully. I got this frame from HomeGoods for $13. I like to include before pictures so I can remember what the room used to look like. This washboard came from Sayla's Grammy and Granddad. And Rob figured out a contraption to hang our super heavy ringer that we picked up antique shopping a few months ago.
Hi, we're gonna watch Drew clean the toilet seat.
After it's clean, you can go to the bathroom in it. So pretty.
So Rob found this antique potty seat. It has straps and a lid and everything, and he found it in a crawl space that was closed up behind Emma's bedroom. I shared this print. I think I got it at a thrift store. I got this giant aloe plant at an estate sale for $5. We got the iron from an antique store. And I made this Lazy Susan a few years ago and shared it on my channel. So once again, here is the before space. It's dark, it's dingy, it's dirty, it's very green, and we transformed it into a bright and clean and airy laundry room. We hope that you enjoyed this makeover. Please leave a comment down below with your favorite part of the transformation. We hope that you have a wonderful week. Bye!